Well, there's more to tell you tonight about the sex charges against a former Saanich Catholic priest, Father Philip Jacobs, charged with sexual assault, sexual interference, and sexual exploitation. These allegations stem from Jacobs' time as the pastor at St. Joseph the Worker Parish in Saanich. Tonight, investigators tell A News that they are receiving more calls and have done so since word of the sex charges surfaced. A News reporter Stephen Andrew has more on that and what the church is telling parishioners.
When Father Philip Jacobs walked out of jail Friday night, charged with sexual abuse of minors, the court placed him under strict conditions. After surrendering his passport and all travel documents, he is ordered to live in a home in Sooke and not to be around anyone under the age of 18. Jacobs is also to have no contact with the people who allege he sexually abused them, and he is not to go near St. Joseph the Worker Church in Saanich, where he once served as parish priest until his resignation in 2002. Parishioners at his former church did not want to talk to us as they arrived for Sunday services. In a letter to the congregation read at all Catholic churches in Victoria, Bishop Richard Gagnon wrote, "Sexual abuse of minors is not only a crime, but like all forms of abuse, goes directly against what the priesthood is and stands for. Such activity is totally inappropriate and cannot be tolerated. And the news of these criminal charges is both sad and difficult for our Catholic community." As word of the charges spread, police say people began showing up at their door.
Both in person and by telephone, and we're quite pleased with the result.
But Saanich police acknowledge the investigation could be hampered by people who do not wish to want to talk about what they may have seen or experienced.
Even if they want to just talk about this, but they don't want to participate in the process itself, to still contact our investigators, because these people might have a key that can lead our investigators to others who do want to participate.
The church is trying to move forward. The diocese has hired a lawyer to help with the crisis, and it is also seeking divine intervention. Bishop Gagnon told his flock on Sunday, "With God's help, we will move forward together and do our part in building up a more purified, trusting, and loving community." Before that can happen, though, the courts will have something to say about the situation. Father Philip Jacobs is scheduled to make his next appearance in a Victoria courtroom on September the 2nd.
Stephen Andrew joins us now with more on the story. Stephen, the church is offering counseling for anyone who may want it. What more is the bishop saying about the allegations and the charges, and what are we hearing from viewers tonight?
Well, Hudson, Bishop Gagnon says that he realizes this must be very difficult for the parishioners of Father Jacobs' former parish. The reaction to the sex abuse charges has been mixed. We are hearing from people who say they knew Father Jacobs and have contacted our newsroom saying that they can't believe what's happening, that he's been a great friend to them. And there's also support for him in social media sites. But there's also some comments on the web criticizing him in the past. Ultimately, though, where the allegations will ultimately be proved true or false will come when Father Jacobs appears in court.
On September 2nd. Stephen, thank you.
You're welcome.